What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday to you. Listen, so sorry I missed the podcast yesterday. Our son had a birthday, and we had a surprise little party for him, and so I had to handle that, and always and forever, family first. But welcome and happy Saturday. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Today is episode 12, The Hidden Edge, Why Most Pickleball Players Recover Wrong. This is the Pickleball Recovery and Performance Podcast, brought to you by Paddle Pro Recovery. Once again, episode 12. So what's going on, everybody? I just wanted to say that the handmade organic pain relief balm is crafted right here in the USA specifically for pickleball players who want to move better, recover faster, and stay on the court longer. But I'll add that it's also for any sport injury or arthritis from head to toe. Use it on your temples for headaches. It works rapidly, fast, it's safe, it's effective, it's a solution and a weapon in your recovery and preventative measure tool bag. So let's dive in today because I'm glad you're here. And again, please share these feeds. Together we reach more. Together we bring healing, and together we can be a movement. But I'm glad you're here today. Today's episode might completely change the way you think about performance in pickleball. Because it's not about your paddle. It's not your spin serve. It's not your third shot drop. It's not your typical ATP, which stands for around the pole. Today, I am going to talk about the hidden separator between average players and players who keep improving year after year. Recovery, but not recovery the way people think about it. Because the truth is this, guys. Most pickleball players only think about recovery after they're already hurting, right? They didn't think about that before. That's kind of backwards, isn't it? The best players use recovery as a weapon. They recover before pain becomes an injury. They recover before fatigue ruins their footwork. And they recover before inflammation annihilates and gives them slow reaction time. And that's why today's episode is called The Hidden Edge, Why Most Pickleball Players Recover Wrong. Guys, by the end of this episode, I want you to take away a few things, okay? Why soreness is not normal, why your body feels older after long pickleball sessions, why the real reason your speed disappears in Game 3. Can I get an amen? Why the recovery habits that separate durable players from consistently injured players. And the biggest mistake almost every single, including me, pickleball player makes after leaving the court. Let's dive in. All right, is pickleball different? Here's what people outside pickleball do not understand. Pickleball looks easy until you play seriously, right? Then suddenly you're going to start to realize a few things like I did. Your knees are cooked. Your lower back is tight. Your shoulder is aching. Your calves are cramping. And your feet feel like bricks. And somehow your reaction time disappears after 2 hours or in Game 3. Why? Why, guys? Because pickleball is one of the most repetitive movement sports in the world. Okay? Think about it. In a single session at social play or at a park or, just a random pickup game, you are constantly lunging, rotating, declarating, exploding laterally, resetting balance, bending low at the kitchen, reaction in milliseconds, guys, and absorbing repeated impact on hard courts. That in itself should just shock you as a reminder of what's going on. The average rec player literally thinks, I'm not sprinting like basketball, so it can't be that demanding. Wrong! That is absolutely wrong thinking, guys. Pickleball creates what's called accumulated micro-fatigue, all right? Tiny, repeated stress over and over. Hundreds of pivots, hundreds of low squats at the NVZ line. And eventually, your body starts compensating. That's when footwork gets sloppy. Your dinks are way too high. Quit popping them up. You get jammed at the body. Speed ups catch you late, and injuries begin creeping in. Most players are going to sit next to you on that bench while you're getting some ice water or whatever you're doing till the next play, and they're going to blame their age. But often it's recovery debt, okay? Your body isn't old, guys. It's overloaded. Let's get that thing recovered, all right? So I wanted to share something that I really try to tell a lot of people, but the biggest recovery myth, in my opinion, in pickleball is if I'm sore, that means I had a great workout. All right, guys, I know you're thinking now, yes, I'm going to rip those muscles, blah, 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 and then you're sore the next day and you say, I got a really good workout. You know what? 20% of that, sure, you ripped, you had micro tears, it's going to rebuild stronger. But for the guys out there that are like me that train for years, and when we train hard, you know that time when you start not having soreness but you're bulking? That means you must be doing some recovery stuff pretty well, because that's where we want to be. Sure, it hurts in the beginning, but let's get there. The answer is no. It's not necessarily. Soreness is information, guys, telling your body it's not a trophy, especially in pickleball. Hear me, because soreness changes movement's mechanics, okay? And when movement changes, injury risk skyrockets. For example, if your hips are tight, your knees absorbed more force. If your shoulders are inflamed, your elbow will compensate. If your calves are fatigued, your Achilles take more load. And this is why many pickleball players suddenly develop these things: tennis elbow, plantar fasciitis, shoulder impingement, Achilles irritation, knee pain, low back stiffness. It's not from one moment, guys. It's from accumulated neglect. And here's something powerful. The players improving fastest in pickleball usually aren't just practicing more. They're actually recovering better between sessions, and more than you, more than me, right? Because quality reps matter more than exhausted reps. Sorry, beefcakes out there. You're 225-pound lifted 10 times at 4 reps trying to get that girl to look at you down on that bench is not good for you. Lighter weight, more reps, more mental focus on the proper way to do the reps. Same for pickleball, okay? Sorry. If your nervous system is fatigued, your hand speed is going to slow. Your reaction time is going to drop. Your coordination drops. Balance drops. And guess what, guys? That cool mental mindset of sharpness you have, that disappears. Bye-bye. That's why one of the smartest things we can do for pickleball game isn't always more drilling. Sometimes it's better recovery. I'd say all the time, maybe. And this is where players begin gaining a real competitive edge, right? You're healthier than the other person. Your knees are more strong than the other person. Due to your effort in recovery, you're going to play better than the other person. Not because you went and damaged your knee for 5 days in a row trying to learn drills, okay? They address hot spots immediately. Small inflation becomes big injury if you ignore it. The slight knee ache? Oh, it's just a stiff shoulder. My wrist is tight from yesterday's game. That is your body whispering before it screams. That's how cool we were made, okay? Signals. This is exactly why so many players use topical recovery products immediately after playing. And by the way, that's one of the most easiest things you can do. Yes, stretch in the morning, stretch at night, try to get your breathing treatments in, try to get in that steam room, sauna, cold plunge, hot tub, whatever works for you. But guys, right after you're playing is when not only is your pores opened up from the sweat, but that's when the most inflamed begins. So if you hit it with an organic plant-based recovery pain lift balm that takes your pain away in 5 to 10 minutes, works hours transdermally to reduce the inflammation, guess what? You're going to feel better tomorrow. You're going to play better next week, okay? You can actually go to paddleprobalm.com, put your email in, get 25% off your first order plus free shipping, and try this out for yourself. Because it's going to help you. We made it for pickleball players, although it works for a lot of other markets, but we made it for us, guys. We're players. We love the game. And it's because we understand where pickleball players hurt the most, because we play, right? Knees, elbows, shoulders, wrist, calves, lower back, much more. The goal isn't just comfort, guys. The goal is staying active and consistent. Isn't that what you want? Consistency, guys, wins in pickleball, not random bursts, right? You ever have that thing, I sucked today, but I was good last week? Recovery, pain, signals, your body. Your feet and calves take a beating in pickleball, guys. Hard stops, lateral bursts, split steps, kitchen resets. Think about it. Let it soak in your brain. If your body is stiff, your court positioning is going to suffer, right? Your transition game slows. Your resets are going to become unstable. And your reaction time, which is super important, fast hands, you ever heard that? It's going to drop. High-level players truly understand this. Fast feet require recovered tissue, guys, okay? They don't sit for hours after playing. This is a huge mistake. A brutal pickleball session followed by 3 hours of sitting in a chair? Terrible, absolutely terrible combination. Your hips tighten, your blood flow slows, your stiffness increases. Even a simple walk, stretch, hydration routine, or mobility cool down can dramatically improve next day recovery, making you a better player, making you more consistent. Movement does help recovery, guys. Complete shutdown often makes it worse. All right? What else do the pros know? Well, I think they understand the nervous system. This one surprises people when I tell them, but pickleball isn't just muscular, it's neurological, right? Reaction speed, hand battles, fast exchanges, decision-making, tracking spin. Your nervous system gets taxed heavily, okay? That's why sleep matters massively for pickleball performance. One poor night of sleep will affect your reaction time, your patience, your coordination, your time, your emotional control. Ever notice how you pop up more balls when you're tired? That's nervous system fatigue, y'all, not lack of talent. Yeah, that's good news. You may be really good. Sure, you're good. Let's handle the NSF, nervous system fatigue, okay? They also treat recovery as training. They train just as much as they recover, if not recovering more, right? Recovery isn't what weak players do. Recovery is performing training. The best pickleball players know that durability creates consistency, okay? Consistency then creates confidence. What's confidence do? It creates aggressive play. Aggressive play, guess what happens? Wins the game, okay? If your body feels reliable, you play freer. You attack more confident. You move without hesitation. That's a huge advantage, guys. Huge. The wow truth most players never realize, all right? Here's a big insight. I want you to remember from today's episode this one right here. Your body keeps score of every pickleball session. It's a computer chip. It's mentally and physically recording every lunge, every reach, every dive, every speed-up exchange, every awkward stretch volley, right? I got this one, they call me the flower pop-up. And eventually, though, your body either adapts or it's going to break down. But adaptation only happens, guys, when recovery exists. That's part of most players are going to miss. Okay, so take this and hear this. You do not improve while playing pickleball. You won't. You improve while recovering from pickleball. That's where adaptation happens. That's where muscles rebuild. Inflammation settles. Coordination resets. Reaction time sharpens. Movement efficiency improves. Without recovery, guys, you're just accumulating wear. That's powerful because it means longevity in pickleball isn't luck. It's strategy. Yes, it's strategy. So here's a challenge for this week I want to give to you guys. Stop thinking recovery as an extra. Start treating it like part of your game. Because the players who stay pain-free stay improving. The players who recover well play longer, move better, and compete harder. And if you've been dealing with soreness, stiffness, or those nagging pickleball aches, right, the ones we complain about, please check out paddleprobalm.com. Okay, it's our handmade, plant-based, organic recovery balm built specifically for you, pickleball player, who love this game and want to keep playing at a high level. All right? Make sure you pop in your email there. We promise not to spam you, The price is already dominating the market because we make it in-house, all right? We love what we do. We want you to love what you do better. We don't want your soreness and aches and all that stuff that can be mitigated very easily to stop this beautiful thing you found called pickleball. And remember, the goal isn't just to play pickleball today. It's to still be moving strong, competing hard, and loving the game that has changed your life for years to come, okay? So thank you for joining the Pickleball Recovery and Performance Podcast, brought to you by Paddle Pro Balm. We thank you guys so much for chiming in. Please share the episodes. And until next time, make it a blessed day and love the one you're with. See ya.